What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, we're coming back to Kari Band. Yes, indeed. Kari Band fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity bob, do me a favor. Before you do all those things, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This is a request from Sean, and this is actually one of Sean's 3 prioritized requests for the month of November for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So here you go, Sean. I hope you enjoy the show, man. Sean wanted to see me react to this song by Kari Band called You Yeah. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, hold on, I've heard this before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by King Records, okay? And the video has 20,325 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. I'm assuming that means Kari. Kari Band, You Yeah. Same thing, I'm assuming it means Kari. Kari Band with friends. Live at streaming. I wonder who those friends are. Don't know. I remember these guys did the Mike Stern cover, and I was really impressed with them, so I'm expecting good things here. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Yeah, man. Man, this is taking me back to high school. Oh, sitting in the band room, 6:15 in the morning, waiting for the rest of the band to roll in for a 6:30 downbeat and just listening to whatever Mr. Haney put on, man. When he would be playing along with it, or sometimes he'd just be listening to it. This is the kind of stuff he would listen to, and this is the kind of stuff that really kind of got me into jazz. Oh, yeah. Very Chick Corea-ish. Very Chick Corea Electric Band-ish. I could absolutely hear Chick Corea playing this song. I really could. Man, it feels good. It sounds good. It's all clean. The syncopations are clean. The accents are clean. Everything is just so clean, so set up. And I love these unison lines that bass, guitar, keyboards, sax are playing together against the drumming, which, you know, the drumming is independent of himself. You know, he's the one keeping everything together, you know, as far as the feel goes. So, yeah, man, it feels good, sounds good, digging everything about this. Let's keep this rolling. I was hoping we were going to have a sax solo. Yes! I saw that sax player, and when I started the video, I saw her, and I was thinking to myself, oh, God, please tell me we're going to get a sax solo. Yes, we are. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Before we get to her, though, man, tip the cap to that keyboard player. Woo! Yeah, he was getting it, man. Good on him. Absolutely getting it. Really got aggressive toward the end. I like the build up to that end. Really nice. Dug that. Let's get into the sax solo now, please. All right, get it, girl. Let's go. So Tom Scott. That's Brecker. That's Brecker. Wow. Overtones, yeah, girl. Wow, she tore it up. She absolutely tore it up. She absolutely turned it on.
Don't wrap me up yet, buddy. Woo, 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 woo.
It was funny watching her solo and listening to her solo. Like the first half, very Tom Scott-ish, like very precise with the notes, very clean, very, you know, very selective and very accented notes, knowing exactly where it was going to go, exactly where to put on the brakes and everything like that. And then about halfway through, she transitioned into like Michael Brecker. Yeah! With the slop and the bends and the runs and, oh man, the glissandos. Yeah, absolutely Michael Brecker. God, it's good stuff. She is good. She is really good. I dug that solo. Let's see what else these guys have got. I have a feeling we're going to be wrapping it up here. Nice ending. Yeah. Yeah. I can get behind that for sure. Yes. Good stuff. Really good stuff. Still geeking out over the sax player. Woo! But I mean, look, everybody did a great job. Okay, everybody. But yeah, that sax player, woo, she was cooking. Okay, let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Kari Band with You Yeah. This was a request from Sean, and this was one of Sean's prioritized requests for the month of November for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, Sean. I hope you enjoyed the show, man. Whew, I know I certainly did. Yeah. Oh, man. Took me back to high school. Woo, sheesh. Good stuff. Yeah, that was fun to watch, man. It was fun to listen to. I'm going to try my best not to make this too long, but there's a lot I want to say. Let's start off with the score. On a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give that an 8.9. Yep, 8.9. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Let me just address the elephant in the room right now, because I know a lot of people are maybe scratching their heads, possibly. Maybe scratching their heads going, 8.9? But you gave the other song from Kari Band a 9.1. You're absolutely right, I did. I did give them a 9.1.
Dude, I don't get it. I don't get it either.
And there's a very good reason for that. I personally feel like the Mike Stern song that Kari Band did in that song was a little more complex than this was. Okay, if I'm being honest here. There was a little more complexity, a little more of a challenge with that song than there was with this song. So that's basically it. That's the only reason why this is not getting a 9.1 or a 9.2 like that song got. No, this was still really well done. Like they did a great job with this. A pretty, if I'm being honest here, a pretty simple chordal flow. I mean, there really wasn't a whole lot when it came to the song itself, as from a songwriting standpoint, from a chordal standpoint, chordal selection, chords going from chord to chord to chord. Didn't really see a whole lot of challenge there. The real impressive stuff came within the musicianship of said chordal structure, and in particular from the solos that came about. But let's start off from the beginning of the song. Everything started tight. Everything started really good. I like the fact the keyboard player was using that horn patch with multiple voicings to fill out the horn sound, because let's be honest, there was only one sax player there. And, you know, if she were to do it by herself, I think it would have sounded fine. But if she had her and, let's say the keyboard player had a single horn voice, like maybe he did just a trumpet, I think it would have sounded bad. If I'm being honest here, if she had just been by herself, the only horn voice, I think that would have been better than if having her and a singular horn voice coming from the keyboard. But because the keyboard was using multiple voicings, I'm guessing 3 or 4 horn voicings within that one patch, it filled it out and it made it sound better. So I'm all in favor of what the keyboard player did. Both guitarists, bass, drums, locked in, really nice. The song was cooking right from the get-go, man. It really was. Like the fill work from the drummer, really nice job. Some very tasteful fills in there, if I'm being honest. And I'm glad the band laid out for them. I'm glad the band didn't play through those fills. When the band would lay out and he had a chance to get those little fills in, it felt really good. It felt nice. It was a great setup. Now, let's talk about the solos. The keyboard solo. Like I said, I was really enjoying it, man, from the get-go. It was sounding really good from the beginning. I had no issue with what was being done at the beginning. What I did say was this, and I hope nobody misinterpreted what I'm saying. In case anybody did misinterpret, I'm going to try my best to clarify. I have absolutely no issue at all with anything the keyboard player did, in particular at the beginning. The beginning sounded just fine the way it was. What I was trying to convey was this: as the solo built And as the solo progressed, it was getting a little more aggressive, a little harder hitting, and I was there for that. I noticed it, and I was enjoying it more and more. That is not to say I did not enjoy the beginning. I just, as it grew and it got more and more aggressive, especially at the end there, yeah, man, absolutely loved that. Then my dream came true. I saw her standing there with that sax playing at the beginning, and all I could think to myself was, please, 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 please. Listen, I know we got 2 guitar players there. Okay, I get it. But we have this sax player here, and I really would like to hear a sax solo. And my prayers were answered. Yes! I was heard from on high, and my wish was granted. And we got a smoking sax solo. The highlight for me, in all honesty. Great, great sax work. The first half of her sax solo, very clean, very precise. Some little smudges here and there on purpose, obviously. Some pitch slurs, you know, on purpose. Some little couple bends here and there. Very Tom Scott. If you guys are not familiar with Tom Scott as a sax player, go check him out. He is a great sax player. And then the funny thing is, about halfway through the solo, all of a sudden, she ripped, man. She absolutely ripped. And she went into this slur-heavy, lots of glissando, dirty, honking sax solo. And all I could think was Michael Brecker. I was like, oh my God, this is Michael Brecker. Maybe some Charlie Parker in there too, if I'm thinking about it. Maybe a little bit of Bird in there too. But no, I was really feeling the Michael Brecker presence there. Oh man, it was good stuff. Her solo was outstanding. I loved everything that she did. And then we rounded it out with a really nice ending, a nice melodic line, unison line ending, very typical of new jazz. I was really getting shades from the band as a whole of Chick Corea Electric Band. I really was, man. I love the Chick Corea Electric Band. I'm a big fan, one of my favorite jazz bands to listen to. Speaking of listening to this is gonna go on a playlist that I don't talk about very often. It's not gonna go on driving to Vegas. It's not gonna go on driving around town. It's definitely not gonna go on the gym. But I have a playlist. I have a 4th playlist I never talk about. I call it my cooking playlist. This is a playlist I put on. I usually play it in my living room, which is right next door to the kitchen. And I turn up the speakers and I blast it. And I'm surprised the neighbors haven't complained. But then again, I don't give them a reason to, because the music's all good. But it's music like this. A lot of jazz, a lot of big band, a lot of music from the 40s, late 40s, early 50s. Songs that you'll hear on like the Fallout soundtracks, like Fallout 4, Fallout 3 a little bit, but more Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. Great soundtracks, by the way. But I have a whole playlist of music like that. And this is going to go on there. The reason for it is this is great music to cook to. I could see myself in the kitchen with a brisket. Now I'm serious when I say this. I will spend anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours trimming a brisket, just to get the right amount of fat off and not take off too much. You gotta leave the right amount on to keep that meat moist. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. And it is meticulous. I will sit there, seriously. I'll start with, a big knife, go down to the smaller knife, end with a paring knife, and believe it or not, I end with an X-Acto knife, a little single blade X-Acto knife. I end with one of those because I'm meticulous with my trimming. And this is the kind of music that I would listen to when I'm doing some serious cooking in the kitchen. Yeah, this is going on that playlist. I never talk about that playlist, but I do have it. So, and this is definitely gonna go on there. This is great cooking music. So yeah, man, great job, great song. I could listen to these guys all day. I am absolutely digging this band. So yeah, man, Kari Band did it once again. Great job. 8.9, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully, I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.